It has been horrendous weather this morning. As you probably would have seen, it absolutely bucketed down. So all my plans have changed, but what I had already booked in was taking Triple up to Castle Farm, where I do some of the clinics and stuff. They've got a nice indoor arena. So that's still going ahead. As you can see, it is actually dry now. So I'm driving from the field. But yeah, I'm going to take Triple for his first like proper arena hire. I've used a friend's arena down the road before with him, and he was really good actually. But I'm doing this because there's dressage on next week just down the road from us that I kind of want to take him to. I wanted to take him to a show a little while ago at the same venue, and the plan was just to do a couple of in-hand classes, and then maybe ride him round as well and see how he was. But that got cancelled, so that didn't happen. So this is our next chance. The first endurance ride I can take him to is on the 27th of July, so we've got a little while before that. So yeah, I want to kind of get him out, get him used to seeing other horses. Like, he's seen other horses at hacking and stuff. I think he'll be okay, but yeah, I figure I need to pull my finger out really and get some stuff done with him. So I'm gonna go and do the ponies, get shouted at by the dog, and then we'll load him up, and yeah, probably just see you when I get there, because I'm gonna be mostly on my own. Mum's gonna meet me there, but to get there I'm gonna be going on my own. Oh my god. Oi! I'm glad I'm not taking you, because you are very dirty. Very, very dirty. Do you actually put yourself in? Go on. Good boy. His girth's not that loose.
No,
Christ, I'll cut you in half. I know, should I go back down? What the hell have you done to me? Good boy. Right, do you want to go and shut the door? So yeah, this is not only Triple's first time in an indoor arena, but it's also his first time going away from home in the lorry and then schooling somewhere new. So a few new experiences for him. I wanted to set him up in the best way. I quite like to let them watch the door shut, because that can be quite scary when they're not used to it and they're not expecting it. So I like to let them look at it and figure it out. But like you can see, he's not overly bothered by that. And now you are trapped. Right, let's go have a look at these mirrors. Then I thought I'd give him a quick walk around the arena in hand and just let him have a look at everything, let him suss his surroundings out. It can be quite a spooky arena. It's got mirrors in each corner, there's jump wings, there's flower pots on the kickboards, and obviously we've got the red banners as well. But bar the mirror, which he was obsessed with, he was pretty much oblivious to everything else, which is very, very good. Good boy, so brave, no squeaking. He's blowing all the dust everywhere. It's all stuck to your nose. Okay? Good boy. Good boy. It's still you. Just further away. I'm gonna have a look at this one now. Swap sides. I think he's bored of the mirrors now. Oh, maybe not. Oh, good boy, so brave. I don't actually know what that is in there, so let's not knock it over. Good boy. Okay, go back. Okay, go back. Good boy. I'll just give him a little walk on each rein, then I'll put his bridle on. There we go. No point getting on when you're stressed, is there? No point. Oh. Oh, thanks. This is still you. Very handsome. So walk around complete. I popped his bridle on and then we got on. I did forget to bring him his treat, which is really naughty of me. Oh, I should have brought you some normal treats, I'm sorry. And some of you will say, well, you shouldn't need treats all the time. And well, you'll see, I didn't give him any to get on, but it is part of his routine. It's part of most of my horses' routine. They have a treat to stand at the mountain block, whatever that might be, an actual mountain block, a gate, a hedge, whatever. And then once my bum's in the saddle, they get another treat, and that is just their routine. And it worked really well for us, and that's fine. But yeah, I did feel a little bit guilty of all the days to have forgotten. This is a sweet treat. But yeah, he was fine, and he didn't feel too upset when I got on him. So we just kind of did our usual warm-up routine, some stretching, some slower walks, some lateral work. Just got him trying to feel nice and supple and relaxed, mainly. Relaxation was the main thing. And to be fair, he did feel quite relaxed pretty much from the get-go. So that was a big tick. I think he'll be one that's actually better in an arena than he is outdoors, because he's not the best at home. Good boy. Pay attention, stop gawping at yourself in the mirror. Right, can we, a little stop and I'll change these. Put them down a hole. Good boy. Well done. Oh, whoa, whoa. That's not very polite. Good boy. Right, can we stop again? Because that wasn't a very good stopping earlier. Ooh, good boy, you're very wonky. Good boy. You need to work on your patience. Ooh. Good boy. I know. Good listening, well done. Right, 10 to 5. We got 40 minutes. Over. Yeah, good boy. Stay. Good boy. Nice. Ending. Over we go. Good boy. Steady. Don't get sassy. You've got too much bend. Too much bend, not enough forward. No, look where you're going. Stop looking at yourself. Look where we're going. Right, bend left. Step, don't fight me. Good boy. Try not to drift too much. You don't need that much angle, that's why you're struggling. You don't need that much. That's fine, that's plenty. Goodness. Good boy. You're so wibbly wobbly. Good boy. Oh, scary. Right, let's do that the other way and then we'll try a trot. He would not trot on Tuesday. He was back to his, I don't know how to move. Yeah, he feels alright. He doesn't feel any different than at home at the moment, which isn't necessarily a good thing, but it's a bit easier with the wall. No, I normally say to people, you know, they won't walk into the wall, but I think actually he will. Right, slow, listen. Because he thinks that's what I'm asking him to do. I think that's more the problem. And it's like, actually, you don't need to do that. I just want you to do a little bit of counter leg yield, that's all. Leg yield long wall. There, good boy. Oh, so sassy. So difficult. Try a little trot without dumping me. Good boy. Well, that's better than the other day already. Good. It's you. These feel too long now. These feel too long now. He's quite bouncy. I know you're a bit upset. Right, can we do another transition? Walk. Walk on. We're going to go sideways. Nicely. That's not that nice, but it's fine. Trot. Good. Yes, it's still you. Every time you go past, it will still be you. Good boy. Soften up. Good. Boy. So squeaky. Look where you're going, look where you're going. Not what's going on over there. What a good boy. Nice. Ooh. 4 legs, trip, 4 legs. Sorry, I'm going to wang you right in this way now. Oh, not nice. In your harder rain. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. Good boy. Good boy. I know it's harder this way. You're doing pretty good. Here's Squeaky. I know it looks different from here, doesn't it? It does stand out. Well done. Oh, get your feet in. He's stiffer this side. Yeah. He's a lot tighter. Whoop. Yeah, he's just much stronger this way, so he immediately he settles in the contact a bit better. He's a bit more supple to the right. And then he's using his inside hind better this way. Good boy. Always so squeaky. And walking. You're nice and straight on this side, I'll give you that. Very straight. Do a little circle. Good boy. Let's try him here. 2 half circles. So yeah, the test I was practicing for, which I think was intro 1, it was such a long time ago, I can't remember now, but it had 2 half 10-metre circles in trot, which is fairly tricky. For triple, it was going from his good rein to his bad rein, which means the second half of the circle just kind of falls apart, which made it really, really hard. If it had been the other way round for him, where we were already established on his bad rein, going into then his good rein, it would have been much better. But for him, it was quite tricky, so that was something I really wanted to make sure that I practiced with him. And to be fair, looking back at the video, it's not terrible. It probably felt worse than it looked. You can see he's stiff and it's a bit tight, and it's difficult changing from the right circle to the left, and we lose a little balance and we get a little bit wobbly and he gets a bit tight and a bit tense in his neck. But realistically, I don't think it's that bad. You know, he's not done that much schooling, so there are going to be flaws in there. That's the whole point of doing these things, is to make things better. Yeah, it's just not as fluid this way. And then he leans on my left leg, I can't get him off it. Of course, you can't use too much because he gets a bit in a tiz then. Good boy, well done, good bending. Well done, right, straighten up. Keep the left bend. And you're falling in, out you go, out you go. Good boy. Ooh, steady on. Try a little bit more bending this way now. Good boy. I'll help. You just got to listen to my left leg. Good boy, that's better. So much better, well done. I don't think he's the most happiest in this bit. Now, something else I mention is the fact that I'm not 100% happy with his bit at the moment, for him. So he's in a HP relief snaffle, which is similar to a miler, if you don't know what that is. And it's quite a nice, very steady, gentle, kind bit, quite even pressure. And for starting them when they haven't done a huge amount and you're not really sure what they're going to like and stuff like that, it's quite a good bit. Now, I haven't really had any issues with him, but now that we're doing things that he's finding a little bit more difficult, like the lateral work and stuff, where he's against my hand slightly and he's leaning on me because he wants to go faster than I want him to, and just little things like that, he just gets a little bit evasive and he is evading the contact basically. So at some point in the not too distant future, I will probably hire the arena again and we'll do a bit fitting. For those of you that don't know, I am a bit and bridle consultant, so I have quite a collection of bits anyway, so I think that would be quite interesting to do with him. It will be a bit more difficult because I'll have to ride him, and so although I can feel the changes, I can't always see what's going on, so the video will help from that point of view. But yeah, that will be something to look forward to in the future. But yeah, you can see there's little bits where he just gets a bit evasive, he gets a bit tight, a bit tense, the facial tension changes, which are all things I would look for in a consultation for anybody else. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of address that a bit more as well, to say that I'm not happy. Like, while he's trotting around and we're on a nice reasonable contact, and the same in walk, like, he's okay, but I don't feel he's super happy in it when I have to put a little bit more pressure down the rein. Obviously, how the pressure works in that bit on his mouth isn't for him, and that's fine. So that is something that we will sort in the future, because sometimes it's just where I'm asking him to do something it's a bit harder, like the lateral stuff, and he leans then and gets a bit resistant, and sometimes it's just feels a bit fiddly with it. Good boy. Oh, right, he's just fallen over his own feet, unsurprisingly. His first outing to an arena, you know, he's never been indoors, he's never done anything like this. He was super well behaved, he settled in really nicely, really well, and yeah, I was feeling really confident with him from that point of view. I didn't really care what the test looked like. It wasn't for that. For the practice point of view, it was more just to get him out and about and doing something, and that is exactly what we did. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you will know what happened next.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
But for those of you that don't, you will have to wait until next week, and I will tell you then in video form. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed. I hope that you've got something out of this, you know, that you've enjoyed seeing how I do these sorts of things with them. Obviously, first time, not a super well schooled horse with Triple, and kind of the little exercises that we do and what I'm looking for. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. There you are. You're not interested anymore, are you? Good boy. It's you. Got a dusty nose now.